Good evening, everybody. Welcome in to the Sunday Night Slam right here around the MBB District. Referee Brandon Toll here. Happy Sunday night, everybody. Welcome in. Hope everybody had a good weekend, as we are once again on the precipice of the end of another weekend, unfortunately. What's going on, Noah? Reloading up on some supplies here. As I kind of ran myself dry doing the sorting stuff on update series. I didn't get a chance to open up some new stuff, so we're going to do that while we're here. Hey, Mike. I was trying to get this done ahead of time, but unfortunately, I was borderline seeing double with a migraine this afternoon. So, thus we're doing it now. And the Chiefs lost apparently in the past hour, and it's always a good day when Kansas City loses. When the Chiefs lose, not Kansas City, because we have friends with the Royals. It's a good day when the Chiefs lose. Broncos got the best record in the AFC right now. It's taking me back to the 90s. Hey, Ben. I did not watch anything today, Steven. I was up, did some work, and then had some visitors, and then took care of this. Well, as close as I can, took care of the migraine, so that way I could stream. I could be with you guys and stream tonight and actually see a little bit. Hey, Steve. So here is the plan for tonight as everybody's rolling in. It's a simple night tonight. Got some stuff on order for this week. Let's put it this way. Trust me, if it wasn't better, if it wasn't already starting to get better, I wouldn't be streaming. I would have just said, eh. So it's good enough. And life isn't perfect either. So make do with what you got. So the plan for tonight is 2 baseball and a WWE. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple, straightforward Sunday night tonight. I picked up a little bit of Chrome yesterday, so we can do some red rookie / MVP buyback hunting. Since we were already kind of knew who it was going to be, but now that we officially know, we can do some hunting that way tonight. So we got 625 on stage, which is Chrome Hobby and Trinity. And then in the shop is 624, which is Bowman Chrome, Chrome Mega, Chrome Blaster. And then I have the option of running the Bowman Chrome one a second time. So there are some options about there if there is the will, want, or desire to do so tonight. And then working on some stuff. Got some stuff coming in tomorrow. So that way we have some stuff at the village. That way we have some stuff coming for the week. So we're gonna revisit Bowman Draft this week from 24. Found a very, very, very good deal on a little bit of Bowman Draft. So that way we'll do something with Bowman Draft. So we'll have some options there this week. No, Gary, haven't got to it yet. It's up after the stream tonight. Yesterday was sorting. Yesterday was sorting to make sure everything went out today. So everything went out today. So don't worry about it. I'll let you know. Which reminds me, I got to get my ship list up Final one for tonight. Put out. Where's my pen? What to do? Let me write myself a manual note. All right. Now I know what's going on here. So that's got to go for Discord tonight. So those two. And then this week, we'll have some mixer options. There's actually a few different options available for this coming week. Heads up as we go into this weekend. So we're here Tuesday, and then we're here Friday like normal. There will be no Sunday Night Slam next Sunday. So as I am doing some pre-Thanksgiving things back in Ohio this coming weekend. So there will be no Sunday night stream next Sunday, but then we're on Tuesday and then Black Friday. Time on Black Friday TBD. It'll be evening, just a matter of when, with some of the plans going on there. And then we are into December, and December's looking pretty good. December's looking pretty good. Yes, it did, Gary. Yeah, I noticed that overnight last night. I was checking because I was thinking that that was going to be tomorrow. And it looks like, from what I can see, they took the date off of Off and Off the Top's website. So that now means TBD, which means we have now no new WWE product coming, which means most likely, if they don't do that in the next couple of weeks, we will not have a new WWE release until 2026, sometime in 26. I think if I did the math right, with it being yesterday, or with it being tomorrow as the drop, it would come out the week of Christmas. So they got to do the drop next week in order to set it up to where we would get it before end of calendar year 2025. If not, that means we'll have Universe, Exalted, and Dynasty. All essentially, man, to keep it inside of one calendar year, they'd have to do all three within a month, because it was the end of January when we got Chrome last year for the Royal Rumble. And so that means we have only gotten two products, well, three products if you want to, four, essentially. Sapphire and Chrome I lumped together. So that's three. We would have gotten three inside of 12 months. Excuse me. That's the hope. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you. Yeah, my this weather, man, it was in the 20s 7 days ago, and it almost touched 80 today here in St. Louis. So yeah. I mean, that was always part of the plan, though, Gary. It was Cactus Jack. Oh, the Midwest, let me tell you. What's up, Bill? Rapoli? Tyler, what's up, guys? Corey Hinkle, what's up? Good evening, gentlemen. Yeah, it's what are you gonna do? I guess. But let's look on the bright side of things. Is let me see here. Is there thought there was gonna be an MLS release too. Let's see here. Where did I see it from? I remember where I saw this at. Trying to figure out where I saw this at. Where is it? Da, 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 da. Let's see. Let me find it here real quick. See what's coming. So I know I could tell you officially next month we will have Chrome Update, Cosmic, Archives, Allen and Ginter, Bowman's Best U Football. So I can tell you that with certainty. That will be next month. And then Leaf, we basically have a Leaf release weekly starting next week. Football Nation, which Football Nation is similar to Baseball Nation. And we liked Baseball Nation. Leaf Metal Women of Sport. And then Photographic and Trinity Football. Leaf Metal Happy Holidays. Eclectic Six Series Football. So we're gonna have some stuff. We're gonna have some stuff coming along the way over the next few weeks. So that is the kind of the lay of the land. I was trying to see. I thought there was going to be an MLS release coming up. I really thought there was going to be an MLS release. I thought I saw something about it. What's up, Osberg? How you doing, bud? Oh, I do know. I do know. On a Sunday evening, knowing that Monday morning is very quickly coming around the corner. Is that what I hear? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. I guess I missed it. I really guess I missed talking about it. All right. Fair enough. So we got 20 left on 625. And then 25 on the other one, and then we're at the full 28 on WWE to be able to rip something tonight. So how was everybody's weekend? Most people were watching football today. Not. What's up, Ed Lesky? How you doing? I was not. Football season's basically over for me. Yeah. Yeah, that honestly just it's gone quiet. I will say that. I will say that, Chair, just because it's almost like now it's with how good they are, it's almost where I kind of expect it. Talk to me on Black Friday or Thanksgiving night or even maybe the Tuesday before Thanksgiving and you'll get a probably get a different you'll probably get a different yeah, get a different response out of me most likely because we're going into the game. We're going into the game and I think I said it from the beginning of the season. That's really the only thing that can derail us. And to be honest with you, at 12 teams as a one-loss team, even a loss in that may not derail us. We still most likely may make the playoffs, sans that. But I'm still saying, yeah, but I'm still saying though, for me, and I'm sorry, but national championship be bleeped. You can't lose to them again. You just flat can't. You cannot lose to them under any circumstances. Not for at least 5 years. If he intends on staying in the job. Because there's going to get to a point where it doesn't matter how many national championship games we're playing in or how many natties we actually win. Can't lose that game. And the only reason he's even employed there this year is because he won the natty when no one thought we would after losing to them. That is as simple and as bare bones as it gets. But I'll be real honest with you. I think that they're just made. I think those two teams are made differently. J Ham's in on 24. I think those two teams are just made differently. That team up north has been squeaking it out and eking out wins, and they're not going to do that. Like, I think they are on two different levels. Now, granted, it's the game and anything can happen, but I think they're on two different planes this year. Is the way I see it. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah. I agree. So yeah, I don't. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened in the grand scheme of things, and we all know it. So just come down to what the draw would be and where we're playing. And the fact is all the teams that got first round buys last year did not fare well. So can they be the first team to take the extended layoff and turn it around into an actual win? That is, I think, the bigger question. Yeah, I still think. Yeah, I just saw that, Steven. Naylor back to the Mariners 5-year deal. I think that'll be good for him. Like to see the Reds try to make a splash and sign Schwarber, for being honest with each other. I think it could happen. They're going to lose Ellie anyway. The Reds, unfortunately, this incarnation of ownership right now is not obliged to do what they did with Joey Votto in giving him like a 10-year deal to make him like the franchise. They are absolutely not inclined to do that. I don't think they will in any way, shape, or form. If we're Yeah, they're not sending him to Cleveland. He'll go to the Yankees. Just imagine him and Skeens on the same team. Because I could very well see that happening. Yeah, they're not getting that. They're not getting that either. Contracts are getting wild right now, but it's also and y'all know me. Y'all know what I've said over the years. If it is not cheap, it includes many years of control, they are not interested. So they will not be interested. Like, if everybody thinks that when Castellanos left the Reds to go to Philly a couple years ago and said they didn't even talk to me, um, he was shocked about that. I wouldn't be shocked. That's the modus operandi. They were not going to be able to reach any kind of an agreement because he wanted money. And so they didn't even bother. So you take it the way you can get it. Yes, they do, Garrett. It's one of the most hitter friendly ballparks. They do. The thing is this is it's not an issue of them not having the revenue to spend. They do. They just choose not to spend it. Like they've already said that they've already said that, they're going to shoot for the same payroll as they did last year, which means they're not going to spend as much. They're going to try to get Schwarber to take a hometown discount. Yeah, they don't even care about that because they're still getting league revenue no matter what. They're going to be one of the few people that are going to be fighting against that I think will be fighting for a salary cap, but fighting against a salary floor when the CBA comes up after next season. Because I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to go on record and say this 12 months from now. So right before Thanksgiving 2026, we're going to be talking about a lockout in baseball, and we're going to be staring down the barrel of missing games in 2027. Mark my words. They are so far apart on everything. And yeah, no, we're absolutely missing games. Now, for me personally, it's going to stink, but 2027 is a good year for me because with the new MLS schedule that's out, we're basically going to have European football, MLS football. We're going to have MLS football or soccer here in the States We're going to have that pretty much for the entire part of 27 or 20, yeah, into 27. Starting in like February, we're going to have that 15, the new 15, you're going to have that shortened 15 match sprint season with the playoffs, and then start the new format um in the summer of 27. What's up, Tyler? Mr. Harris is in on 25 to get us at 18. No, lockout will happen. And trust me, I'm not trying to be. I would hope that you all, after doing this here for 3 years now, would know me that I'm a pretty optimistic person. I like to see the glass is half full. You can even ask Mrs. Zebra. I'm a pretty optimistic person. I try to see the best. Lockout will start when the CBA expires. I think it's before the end of the calendar year 2026. Hold on. Let me search it. It expires 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, December the 1st, 2026. So a lockout would start at midnight, December 2nd. So we will be at this point 1 year from now, we will be in the trenches of 2 weeks out of a lockout starting. So I'm telling you, we're going to end the year, calendar year 2026 next year with a lockout. And how that affects baseball cards, I have no idea. Because I know they have their own deals. Limited lockout edition. Yeah, really. There's a few things into this. I just did a quick Google on this uh just to do this, and I don't know. Yeah, Topps Now lockout edition. Ben Baller unlicensed taking over. Jeez. I like Ben Baller for what it was worth, y'all. I like Ben Baller. I like that release. That's just me. And it's also probably a little bit of bias because I actually met Ben Baller. I actually did a trade with Ben Baller. Yeah, I thought they did good. I thought they actually did good. So that's just me though. That's I'm not speaking for anybody else. That's just me. Smith and Toll instead of Allen and Ginter. You know what? I There's a market for cards like that. We could always curate our own set and do it independently. I mean, I've thought about that a little bit with wrestling with some of my gear from when I was on TV. Um I like Gypsy Queen when we had it. Um so I thought about doing that, and I still may do that. Maybe something in time for when I go to WrestleCon and do some gear relics, parallel them and stuff. Yeah, I know. I know the person that does it for Cardona, for Matt Cardona. He did it for Cardona and Chelsea with their GCW wedding stuff. I still have his card. I would need to reach out with him and see about maybe doing some kind of cross promotion with him or something, and taking him with me because I'm gonna do because I am going to WrestleCon this year in Vegas. Really? See on Twitter, Nick? I think I found him. Oh yeah, those are nice. Those some good designs. I don't know. Maybe I'm too small for him though. To be honest with you, I'm not Giannis. I'm not Steph. You know, I'm not Brunson. Yeah, there's a guy who there's a guy, I think it was Kayfabe Card. I know Kayfabe Cards does it. Um, I gotta get the card for who does it for Cardona and them. Something I'm gonna look into once we get closer to the holidays. Yeah, Lauren Taylor's stuff was great too. I like Lauren Taylor's. So the question's gonna be for me is how much would a lockout potentially disrupt the hobby? I don't know how much it would in this uh in this current environment, to be honest with you. The hobby's in a way different. Yeah, I mean, you have to work in theory, you're working 9 to 10 months ahead of time. So like 25 series one checklist has been done for months and images and everything else like that. Like they know who's coming. So by the time we get into the fall, 26 is already done. 20, so they'll all be looking at 27. And based on who comes up during the season next year, will most likely end up setting who our 27 is. Yeah, I could see it being an issue then if we roll into 28 or 27 into the 27 season. If we go through full year 27, I could see it being an issue. That's what I see. That's absolutely what I see with it. But until then, we got nothing to worry about right now. So we're going to at least enjoy the next year. Oh my God, don't say that. Do not say that. Please do not say that. What's up, Bill? Do not say that at all. Please don't say that. That is not my jam. I'm doing all right, Bill. How you doing? All right. Good. It's always good to hear. That is always good to hear. Bill's in for 25 to get us to 17. Right. What's up, Corey? How are you? Bill's grabbing 1 and 2 4. So we're at 23 and 17 between both. So we are a third of the way there. Let me grab this real quick. How was your weekend, Corey? Right. Corey's in to go to 21 on 2 4. Then 17 on stage. I like it. Yeah, short night. Let me tell you guys what we're looking at for this week, too. Hey, Todd. Todd, I'm coming in this week or this coming weekend. We driving in. Let's see here. So coming up for this week. What's up, Ben Schroeder? Todd, I'm coming in. I'm coming in next weekend. So coming up for this week. So you guys know, got a few different options here. Gonna do PYT of Bowman Chrome and a Bowman Draft Super Jumbo pack. Do some Bowman Chrome Hobby Leaf Trinity. Big random team with Chrome Logo Fractor, Megan a Blaster, Bowman Chrome, and a Bowman Draft Super Jumbo pack. We're gonna do a bunch of. We're gonna do a few different mixers across the board this week. So Kevin, how you doing? Before I take off and head to Cincinnati next weekend. But now we're on the red rookie and MVP hunt now. And then we'll take a little bit of a left and do something a little different for a little while until we get on Ginter on the third. We'll start with Ginter. We'll start with Ginter on the 5th. On Friday 5. Right. Hey, Ben. How was your day, Ben? Ah, there it is. Oh, yeah, that looks great. Write that down as well. Right. Boom, boom. I understand that. Understand that completely. Went into burning the midnight oil last night with that. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Mike Millsap. Hey, Steve. How you doing? Video. All right. Boom. So right at about halfway here on 2-5. Trinity and right. Boom. Boom. Log in. It is weird that we do not have any baseball or anything to talk about now. But give it a couple weeks. We'll end up getting there. That didn't help me there. Try to work ahead for you guys while we're doing this. Right. Let's go. Let's get this done here. What's on everybody's mind tonight? Talk to me a little bit while I'm working ahead for us here. I'm gonna multitask while we fill here. What's up, Ritz? How you doing? Yeah, I did that last night a little bit. Finished up basketball. Those megas, the Big Ten megas PYTs we did last week. I finished up one as an experiment for something for science, so that way it gets out to you guys. Noah, yes, most likely. Right. Oktoberfest. No, I don't do the Labubu thing, to be honest with you. I do not do the Labubu thing. I have a couple boxes of it, of Labubu that are coming. Labubu Chrome coming that I'm gonna probably just flip, I think. Yeah, they dropped them on a Monday. So they're supposed to come out, I think, about a month from now. Oh no, no, I don't mess around with that. I don't mess around with that. I'm being truthfully honest. I do not mess around with that. Yeah, do not mess around with that sort of thing. All right. All right, 17 left, guys. Let's close this. Let's close this. Sec here. Noah's in on 25 to get us to 16. So I have a question for everybody. I want to kind of poll the people that poll y'all that are here. Are you guys more active from a social media standpoint? Are you more active on uh Twitter or Instagram? I know Twitter's a cesspool. That's not what we're debating here. X, IG. Okay. Instagram to spam videos. Fair enough on that one. Fair enough on the spamming. I am. Yeah, I've been working on um I have been working on trying to, especially with Instagram, trying to grow my Instagram essentially. They've been trying to really work with Instagram and really try to build it out. My content's been getting a lot of views the past couple months. I think I was averaging 40,000 over 30 days. With like a 53-47 split of non-followers, which is actually kind of good when you think about it. All right. Yeah, if you're not following me, no, Noah, here, I'll give it to you. No, it's under my handle that I've used for, yep, since I came back in like 2013. Because as I'm trying to, and the only reason why I ask for us is because of with me, especially for me trying to work on building what we are doing as a community, that makes it a little, makes me a little more inquisitive. Elite fuzzy gnome. Okay, I got to ask, what, why the name? Where did the name come from? Fair enough. I've never been a real gamer, so not necessarily my thing, but I get it. Makes sense. Yeah, my only gaming is limited to uh My gaming is limited to my Nintendo Switch, which I haven't really even been doing a lot of because it's so old that it's not keeping up with updates in my internet anymore. So I may get another one for, I may get the Switch 2 for Christmas. I've had my Switch 1 now for 5 years or for 4 years. I got it in 2021. So it has um, yeah, mine, if I'm on Wi-Fi, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. Like for me to use any of the internet capability, you gotta be hardwired into it. You gotta be hardwired into it. At that point, it still glitches. Yeah, it just glitches. So it's one of those where, okay, what are you gonna do? So it is time to uh yeah, so I know my Rocket League one can uh yeah, all I play is Rocket League, so I know he uh I know it'll work. It's compatible. So what a save. What a save. Yeah, I turn all that off. And it's usually a mind numbing thing at the end of the night if I need to wind down. At the end of the night, I'll do it. But so maybe I'll get the two for Christmas this year. I can start and I'll dig back into it. Because I took it when I got it early. I took it on the road with me when I was traveling. I was still with TNA. I'd take it on the road and I would play. I think I could play a couple of them. I think I had some other stuff that I could play that didn't require internet, so I could play on the plane. But it was fine. Like it was good for what it is. So now I think it's just uh time for the upgrade. Now that nothing is, because it was mine was the first gen OLED screen version. So it had been out for a little bit, but then they like right when I got it, um OLED came out. So I got the OLED to go to boot with it. It was great. So it's done me well. Just it's time to upgrade. Time to upgrade in the grand scheme of things. All right, we're down to 16. We're halfway. We're halfway, y'all. Halfway to close this. Yeah, I'm just looking more also on the engagement aspect. The reason why I was talking about social media also is I was just looking more on the engagement aspect, especially as I try to build the community and try to, as we try to, build what we're doing and grow what we're doing here, because that's going to be a big portion of 2026 for me, is especially with wrestling. Obviously, baseball we have unlocked, but it's, we can always grow the hobby family. You know, we are a big tent. So working on different types of content, trying to do more video content. So like I've got Friday stream down. I need to pull a couple of clips off of Friday's stream. So I have that ready for this week. Got to get all that done. The list is never ending. Well, that's a good thing. There are worse things, to be honest. All right. Yeah, TikTok just doesn't. I I'll give you an example. TikTok doesn't pull for me, man. It really doesn't. So I'll give you a good example. Yeah, I'll give you an example. So I put up the Roku GPK. The Roku GPK hit on TikTok only got 129 views on TikTok. On YouTube, as a YouTube short, it's still growing. I'm at close to 1,400 views as a YouTube short with it. Same thing, same description, changed absolutely nothing. Same content, same everything. The Livy Dunn 101 pumpkin auto we got from Leaf Halloween did just over 1,000. On YouTube, on YouTube Shorts, and then I think it did well on Instagram too. But yeah, TikTok, it just didn't do anything on TikTok for whatever reason. Pulling those small clips, it doesn't it doesn't hit like it should, or like I think it would. That may be also me messing. No, there was not. No, because I take copyright into account. What's up, Nick? Right. All right. Stuck at 16 here. What do we need to do to get over the hump here? All right, Steve, we'll see you later. Take it easy, my friend. Have a good one. You too. We're in the realm. We're halfway. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. $16 and $16 here. All right. So what's on everybody's mind tonight? Give me something we can talk about. I've kind of run through mine already here. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it today. All I saw I strike that. I saw on social media right before we started the field goal kick to put Denver over the top. That's what I saw. How did he do, Noah? 4 for 16 with an INT. Woof. Woof. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Oh, the irony of it. Oh, the irony of it all. No. I mean, they knew what they were getting. That's why he went so low. You know what I mean? In the grand scheme of things. Fair. Yeah. See you, corner. Have a good one. See you, Steven. Yeah, it happens. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? I basically the Bengals season is over. It is done and dusted. They just need to tank and get a high draft pick for next year. I mean, tank, just keep playing the way they are. Burrow, take the entire season out with the surgery. Do not come back. Do not make it worse. Do not make it worse, and we win 6 games and end up with like the ninth or 10th overall pick. Like, do not make it worse. Just flat. Do not make it worse. Just stick it out and tell him defense or he quits. Yeah, but the Bengals don't have anything to give. They're not going to let anyone go right now through the season. They're going to play everyone out. They're going to play everyone out. And then the guys that are free agents are going to be gone. And then it's going to be a few years to rebuild. Yeah, it's going to be, and then it's going to be rebuild basically. O line and D line and nothing else for years to come. O line, D line, nothing else. And I mean that in the serious, all seriousness of the sense. Bingo. Or in Cincinnati's case, have Burrow throw to his potential, which means we could make a deep playoff run because he's generational. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Chase is not tradable. Burrow will walk. Chase T and Burrow are are package. Yeah, exactly. They're a package. We get all three or we get none. So we need to take them and just build around. And just build around them. Just build around them. I think that's just kind of where we're at. Right. Right. So still at 16. Oh, I totally get that. You just made the mistake of the team that's the mistake by the lake. Honestly, Ohio football, Ohio professional football, Ohio NFL football is flat cursed. Both, both cities. Ah, yeah, the greatest show on turf. The greatest show on turf. Unwillingly. If you were unwillingly, then why didn't you turn to another team? Was it just with the hype of them coming back after leaving for after them leaving for Baltimore? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. See if this boost works. That's a team. That's a team you can get behind. Storied franchise with Detroit. Hey, Mike, how you doing? All right. 16 left. Right. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Try to fix this real quick. What's up, Jared? Right. Boom. Okay, well, I'm glad I finally got that to work. Fantastic. For some reason, the stream wasn't pushing out to Twitter for some reason, or X, whatever. So I fixed it and got it working. All right. That's nice. Which mantle? Noah? Gotta love those, to be honest with you. Gotta love those random finds like that. Like I picked up some stuff for breaks and stuff, and I found a couple of products um that I was um that I wasn't anticipating getting, but I think will be interesting for mixers. Just kind of some random finds. It'll be nice to put together. Okay. Sure. 64 it is. Take that any day of the week. Any day of the week and twice on Sunday. What's going on? Check ESPN, see if there's anything I missed this weekend. Blues aren't any good this year. Eagles up 3-0 in the second over the Lions. Dylan Gabriel, the concussion. Yeah, Jalen Ramsey getting ejected in the Bengals game today. That's interesting enough in its own right. No, not no. My football collection is at about 7 cards, and they're either Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase. I mean, even in this city, like his stuff still floats around this city pretty well. Even all these years later, his stuff still does pretty well around here. Right. Concern that Aaron Rodgers has a slight break in his left non throwing wrist. Uh oh. I'm telling you, man, he should have just stayed on his ayahuasca trip and never came back. Just wasn't good for him. Just wasn't good. Just wasn't good. Had to come back. Right. Still at 16, guys. Still at 16. All right. Do this. All right. It's going to be Thanksgiving before we know it. What's up, Trojan? How you doing, bud? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I was actually talking about you yesterday. Football season ended for me about 5, 6 weeks ago, if maybe even more. Like third week of September, maybe. Mm. On where? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me click over here. No, you could just send it to me on X. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Trojan, how's your weekend been? Yeah, there's some rough stats. Retire his number. Not in the good way either. And not in the good way. Yeah, UCLA got got smoked last night. It's going to be Ohio State, Indiana. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, what's the new AP poll? Hold on, let me see the new AP poll. ESPN had it. The top three didn't change: Ohio State, Indiana, and I think it was A&M. Yeah, Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, Georgia at 4, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Oregon, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Alabama at 10. Are they even in the top 25? South Carolina is not even in the top 25 now. Oh, they're 3-7. Well, that's why. Absolutely, that's why. Lenore Sellers can't do it all by himself. You know what I mean? Trojan, I said I was talking about you on I was talking about you yesterday. No, no, no. It wasn't on a stream or anything. It was talking about Vegas. Vegas in April. Yeah. Did you ever hear back on that by any chance? All right. If we sooner rather than later. Hey Dan, what's going on? So we got 16 left. Chrome and Trinity, 2 box. Hey Dan, how you doing? Doing all right. Doing all right. Asperg. Doing all right. Just trying to fill some cheap Chrome break mixers and try to help us try to do something. Just do a couple of small things this week. Hey, Corey. I've only posted a couple of breaks tonight. I figured just not anything major, a couple small things tonight, and then load up for the week, basically. It's kind of where I was at. So, how's things on your end? Not a good day in fantasy world. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't do fantasy, being honest. Oh, okay. So, Steve, how you doing? Yeah, quiet tonight, Steve. To be honest with you, we haven't ripped anything yet. So we got 16 left on the one on stage to just do one of the two baseball breaks that I posted. Yeah, not a lot. I wasn't trying to do too many, just something to keep going, basically. Was the kind of the idea. Too many teams there, Dan. Way too many teams. Way too many. Way too many. I don't do fantasy's just not my thing, not my speed. I just don't have the time. Oh, that's nice. It's always fun, especially if you're doing it for charity. I won't begrudge anybody do anything like that for charity. Yeah, I tried doing it. I tried doing fantasy baseball during the pandemic when I had more time, and it just was not. Yeah, just it was too cumbersome. Just too cumbersome for me. Wow, Corey, that's a lot. That's been a while. That's a long time of doing it and then just stopping. Yeah, baseball was just people in, people out, like having to look at the daily lineups every day. And then, like, it was just, man, it was a ton. It was a ton. Yeah, it just a ton. Just a ton. Yeah. That's got to be like all the hours that you spend, like that's just, that's almost like a part-time job doing that sort of thing. Yeah. Well, you want baseball because guys are going to take days off for injuries, IL, whatever. Like, just, just no, just no, just no. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess you could kind of see that. Hey, John, how you doing, bud? Yeah. How's things, John? All right. John's in on 2-5 to put us at the halfway point. 15. Facts. Rain delays and everything else that goes with it. All right. Halfway there, guys. We can do this. And we can do this. Halfway. Make it under halfway. Dan's in for 14. Make that 12. Right. We're doing this. John's grabbing one and 2-4. Put us at 20 on that one. For the other one after this. Hey, Doug, how we doing? Doug, I've got something else. Eh, better, not 100%. It's probably going to take a good night of sleep and taking out my contacts, I think, to figure it out. Andrew's in to get us to 11. I have something else for you, Doug. I've got along with that treat bag, I have for you, as we're still finding things as we clean. So I've got a rope toy. It still has a tag on it. I got a rope toy that's coming as well whenever your next stack goes. Put it in with the bag of treats for your friend. So treats and a toy. You're welcome. Yeah, we're still finding stuff like that as we go along. Phil's in. All right, we're down to 9. We're doing this. We got it. Yeah, just we're still finding things as we're cleaning, just in spots you wouldn't like, not the obvious spots. So that one still had the tag in it. Mrs. Zebra came in last night and showed it to me. She's like, "What do you think?" I said, we'll throw them with the treats." So as we're still, it's holidays or with starting Thanksgiving out next week. I think that's where it all kind of starts. Trinity's been good to us this year, Noah. Yeah, good. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Actually, trust me, I understand because um, had the in-laws come up today, and it was their first time coming here since Abby left us, and it was one of those things where we also said it. We're like, no welcoming committee at the door, like the little things. You know what I mean? We're down to 7 with Mike. It's the little things, you know. So we're still gonna experience those as time goes on. Steve's in to get us a 6. Yeah, but there will come a time at some point. Not right now. Down the road. Down the road. Oh yeah. You're welcome. I'm glad that all of that spurred you uh to where you are. Like, that's perfect. Has the adjustment been going okay? Yeah. We got very lucky with Abby, I will say that much. We got lucky. Like we took Abby to like training classes and stuff like that, but we just got lucky. Like she didn't have some of the real big stuff that you normally have. So hey Phil, what's going on? So that's okay. Good carpet cleaning. Yeah. That was one actually that was the first thing we did. That's the first thing we did was the first thing we did was potty training, was belt training. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, last spot magic. I am, yes. I am, yes. I'm doing an early Thanksgiving with mom and the grandparents. So, and then the afternoon on Sunday. I actually just beginning of the stream here as we've been filling, I actually just booked a rental car for the weekend. I'm not going to drive mine. Drop some points for a couple of days. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm hoping I haven't even looked to see what the weather's going to be next weekend. Let me look at the early forecast real quick. All right, Osberg, closing us out. What's it looking like for next weekend? All right. So in the 50s, mid 50s, good hoodie weather. I'll take that. Looks like rain through the week, but sunny before that. I'll take it. All right. So here's the other baseball for tonight. Let me do this. Let me send out notification real quick. And then here's the other one. 624 Bowman Chrome, 25 Chrome Mega and Blaster. Let me set up real quick here. I will pull spots. And then we're going to go. Hold on. Let me do what I need to do here. Yeah, it'll be fun. Especially because I'm leaving Saturday morning, Doug. So with me leaving Saturday morning, it'll allow me to be able to do a little pregame festivities. Do the march in with with my supporters group. Do the whole experience. Really, what'd you hit in soccer, Nick and Finest? All nice. Hey, good old Mo Salah. Sha la 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 la. Egyptian king Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Yeah, I only wish Mo his autos would do stupid money if he ever signed. I get why he doesn't sign autos, but if he ever did, man, they would do just ridiculous money. Oh yeah, there we go. Yamal to 75. I'll take that. We'll take that all day long. All right, let's do some randomizing here real quick. Here we go. 5 times up front. Let's do teams. Hey, Mark. Hey, Corey. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. 6 times. All right. So here is the breakdown. Andrew, Colorado, Emart, Toronto, Doug, Dodgers, Osberg, Texas, Stephen Holm, Yankees, Emart, Boston, Phil, Athletics, Andrew Moore, Tampa, Philly Mike, Philly, Steve Rizzo, Pittsburgh, Mr. Harris, Mets, Osberg, White Sox, Dan Kavanaugh, Twins, Ben Schroeder, Houston, Fillmore, Nats, Philly Mike, Seattle, Steve, Cubs, Cards, Andrew, Giants, Houtling, Kansas City, Osberg, Baltimore, Philly Mike, San Diego, Mike Williams, Brewers, John, Cleveland, Bill Greg, Miami, Steve, Angels, Philly Mike, Tigers, Osberg, Arizona, Noah, Cincinnati, and Steve Holm, Atlanta. Trade window is open. Cubs for Twins. Astros available. What's up, Mike? Mike Moran, how you doing, bud? White Sox available as well. All right. Osberg, Astros for White Sox. Let's see. Blue Jays for Cardinals. Astros, White Sox confirmed. Done and done. Blue Jays for Cardinals. St. Louis is Steve Rizzo. Cubs, Twins confirmed. Done and done. All right, Cardinals for Red Sox. We'll do okay. Done and done. I like that. That worked out. That worked out quick. All right. Doug, let's tag him because I know he's yeah, I'll tag him real quick because I know he's an absolute Twins guy. Okay, there he is. Yeah, he's a Twins guy. I Doug, I can understand that for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. Rack him the Twins. All right, we'll do. Racking him the Twins. Very generous of you, Steve. All right. Last call for any trades. D-backs available. Yeah, now that we're officially in MVP territory now, you kind of like, okay, like, it's understandable. I agree. I agree. We've had some amazing racks this year on stream. Me too, Doug. It's one of the reasons why I want to keep growing this community, because this community is capable of so much. We as a collective are capable of so much, and the bigger the community gets, the more capable what we are capable of so much more. Yeah. I think the biggest thing that I think our biggest obstacle is the utilization of social media in the right way. I think to really broaden, to put it in front of more eyes. I think that's something that we all as a collective could do, myself included. All right, last call. Going once, going twice. Trade window closed. Let's do this. Let me set up the YouTube stream here. 25625. All right, let's bring you guys back. Let's go. We're going to save Trinity for second. We'll start with Chrome, and then we'll move to Trinity. Good luck, y'all. Let's do this. All righty, here we go. Get the mic all set up here. A bunch of Enrique Hernandez and Max Muncy. I mean, red rookies. Oh, no redemptions. Luciano, Sheets, Volpe Future Stars, Dylan Cruz rookie, Christian Campbell rookie, Shota, Austin Riley retro, Acuna, Volpe, Italian, Tatis refractor, McCray rookie, Duran, DeZenzo rookie to 150, 44 of 150, Houston, Osberg. Hopefully a couple. I would hopefully at least a couple. Tatis, Win, Burrows rookie, Metals and Prism, Sale All Etch, Louder rookie. You know, the thing I like about Chrome is we will still pull massive stuff out of Chrome way after. Like we were pulling massive stuff out of Chrome into the early part of this year, you know, from the prior year. It's a pretty decent pickup, Noah. Wickham rookie, Marte, Stanton power players, Sagano rookie, Bryant, Strider, Waka refractor, Xavier Edwards, Cavadas rookie, Gunner, Skeens future stars, Wagner rookie, Kowser, Sogard Prism rookie, Alcantara retro rookie, Lau, Yaz, Blade, Deshaun Kersey rookie refractor, and Senga. You know what? I'm kind of in agreement with that. Like with having Skeens back to back years, like you know, do a little more with it, expand the buyback concept, and throw in the Cy Youngs and make it 4. I think it would generate even more. I think it would generate a little more generate a little more movement. So Isaac Collins rookie, Hunter Green, Jace Young rookie refractor, Enrique Hernandez, Musgrove, Mickey Casper, rookie auto, Boston, Steve Rizzo. That's a trade payoff right there. Imagine if they would have only done the red rookie last year when Skeens was eligible for rookie of the year. It's actually a nice little auto from Mickey Casper there. Trade payoff, Steve. Not bad. Acuna, Adley, Kobe Mayo rookie, Swanson, rookie refractor, Kanowitz, Bregman, Dustin Harris to 199, rookie 44, 199, Texas, Osberg, Skubalallech, Merrill, Mountcastle, Saya Prism, Schwarber, Driscoll rookie. All right. Let's see if we can get one buyback here. Come on. We'll expect this to be an O for Festa, Tovar, Angel Martinez, rookie refractor, Green, Chapman, Teoscar, PCA future stars, Gentry, Locklear, Pasquantino, Strom refractor, Cease, Benatendi, Mitchell, Jackson Chorio retro, Gillespie, Acuna rookie, Graceful Prism rookie, Mazer rookie refractor, Tatis. No buyback. Wow, that's wild. I didn't expect to pitch an offer. Didn't expect to throw an offer up front. Well, we got another crack at it with the Mega and the Blaster and what's on stage. So we can do that next. We got 20 left in that to go next. All right, here we go. Yeah. Well, looks like we got 2 big ones on the back here. It's like we got two potential patch or patch auto cards. Chase Meteroth to 15. 3 of 15. Meteroth, Boston. Boston Steve, Rizzo. Cash Mayfield to 10. 8 of 10. San Diego. Philly Mike. Noah Schultz auto to 99. 14 to 99. Hold on. Noah Schultz is going to the White Sox. Chicago White Sox. White Sox, Ben Schroeder. Auto. 101 printing plate auto of Griffin Burkholder. Griffin Burkholder. Burkholder is Philadelphia Phillies. Philly Mike. There you go. Boom. Philly Mike with the 101 printing plate auto. Jonathan Santucci. 1 of 1 acetate auto. That's 2 101s in this box. Okay. All right. Oh, Brandon, how do you pick the good boxes? Oh my God. Jonathan Santucci. Yeah, and it's them loaded breakers boxes, let me tell you. Santucci is going to the New York Mets. Mets is Lawrence Harris. All right. Huh. Nice. Very nice. Cam Caminetti auto to 25. 12 of 25. Atlanta, Steve Holm. That'll do. We like Caminetti. All right. So we've got two. We got two thick boy cards here. First up, Christian Campbell, patch auto to 99, 66 of 99 for Boston. Bingo. He's one of the he's a good rookie. Very good rookie. And then lastly, Bobby Witt Jr. 2-color patch auto to 49, 22 of 49, Kansas City, Jacob Houtling. We like our Witt Jr. around here. This was a great box with 2 patch autos, including this guy. We'll take it. All right. Let's recap. We got 20 left for the next break on stage, guys. Let's close that. Cash Mayfield to 10, Meteroff to 15, Dustin Harris rookie to 199, DeZenzo to 150, Mickey Casper rookie auto, Noah Schultz auto to 99, Griffin Burkholder 101 printing plate auto, Jonathan Santucci 101 acetate auto, Caminetti auto to 25, Christian Campbell patch auto to 99, Bobby Witt Jr. patch auto to 49. To round out the break. Well, for the time we took filling it, that paid off in spades. No, Leaf never disappoints. Leaf never disappoints. Right. I'm going to top load these real quick so it's ready for sorting. Phil's in. Steve's in. We're down to 18 on the next one. So Bowman Chrome Hobby. So red rookie is in play. And then Chrome Mega, Chrome Blaster. So red rookie and MVP buyback in that one. Get us to 18. Cheap breaks do not disappoint in the slightest. Bill's in. Michael's in. Top of these almost done here. So we're closing in on the halfway point. We can do this. Watch this. I'm going to post this in Discord. What's up, Nick? All right, hold on a sec here. Yeah. Yeah, we just finished the Leaf Trinity and Leaf Trinity and Chrome Hobby, Nick. So now we've got Bowman Chrome and Topps Chrome. Excuse me, on stage. So red rookies and buyback between both of them in this next one. And it didn't disappoint because that was the last hit in the Leaf box. Witt Jr. patch auto to 49. Fantastic. So we're down to 17. So I only put up 2 baseball breaks tonight. I want to take a good picture of it. Boom. Very nice. And my apologies. I was getting that together. All right. So we're down to 17. We can do this. This will be the other baseball for the night. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate you, bud. Take it easy. Have a good one. All right. Let's get the post out for the other one. We'll see. We'll fill this one. Watch this. All right. Boom, ba-doom. Boom. I like it. What's up, E-Mart? How you doing, bud? Hey, Casey, how we doing? Boom, boom. Let's go. Hey, Mike, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you, bud. How you doing? All right, 17 left. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. Absolutely do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let me get the social media posts out while we're doing this. Delete that out. All right. Get all this done. Can be a little monotonous, but I think I got this. All right. Publish. All right. So 25624. Boom. All right. What's the score of the game, the Sunday night game? Anybody? That there. All right. Let's go. Who's joining the second one? Because I'll do both, and then that'll leave me open to post up. Eagles up 13-6. Okay. Still not as high. Uh, not as high as I think most thought it would be. Okay, third quarter. All right. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Nope, don't want to do that. Delete that. Boom. All right. Well, that's a good start. It's got me energized. Let's go. I'm not, no, I've never been a Patriots guy. Never been a Patriots guy, for being truthfully honest. I think Brady soured it for me. I think that's what did it for me. I'm an AFC home, so see, and I'm happy they lost today. I'm happy they went down today. Oh, I mean, they met you on that one. Took them. It took them a long time to get there, but at least you met them. Yeah, they are. They got the best record in the AFC right now. Shades of the '90s. Shades of the '90s. Yeah, it's the landscape of the AFC is a lot different now. You know, and I don't think and I think Kansas City, I think the dynasty's over. I think you're going to see a lot more coming out. Yeah, I think last year the Super Bowl was the fun. I think it. I agree. Being truthfully honest, I think that did it. Well, yeah, they're the closest football team to you. Now that we don't have one in St. Louis, or at least an NFL one in St. Louis. You know what I mean? Right. 17 left for the only other baseball break of the night. Get this done. Yeah, I'm not even like I said, it's my football season is over now at this point. It is over for me at this point. I stopped watching weeks ago and it's not going to get any better. It's just not. I don't want Burrow. I said it earlier on, Mike. I don't want Burrow coming back. Just let him stay out the rest of the season. Like, let's just get a high draft pick and go defense or offense, one of the two. What's up, like Murray? How you doing? No, no, we just ripped some baseball and surprising was very good. Leaf doesn't disappoint, man. Leaf doesn't disappoint in the slightest. Never does. With Junior, with Junior to 49 patch auto? No, does not at all. Doesn't at all. Yeah, we actually ended up getting two patch autos. The other one was actually good too, Christian Campbell. And then two 101s, 101 printing plate auto and an acetate 101 auto. Yeah, actually, the entire box was good front to finish. Yeah, it was very good. But we need some red rookies and we need some buyback here in our life. That's why we got the other one up on stage. Bowman Chrome, Chrome Mega, Chrome Blaster. So that is the next up. So we're down to 17. Right. Let's do this. Grab a spot and let's go. We'll give it a little bit here and see if we can make some headway and get closer. And then I'll be able to repost stuff for Sunday. We'll give it till 11. If we can't do this in a half an hour, then we'll just call it. If not, so let's see if we can try to fill this within 30 minutes here. That way we can be ready for Tuesday. Two for Tuesday. What's up, Pinkston? How are you doing? Good. I can understand that sentiment. Can understand that sentiment. Yeah, we just did one. We got the other one. Let's go. We just finished one break. We only posted two, Pinkston. We just finished one. Chrome Hobby and Leaf Trinity. And that one we ended up pulling Christian Campbell patch auto to 99, Witt Jr. patch, two color patch auto to 49, two 101 autos out of that. So now it's red rookie and an MVP buyback hunting with what's on stage. Yep. That's it. And then just been talking football, talking the happenings of the hobby, and that is really about it. Kind of simple. Not much more to do it. It's been a good weekend. I mean, with what we pulled out an update on Friday and then that tonight, like steps in the right direction. It was very good. I said it earlier, Mike. I'm working more on I'm working more on Instagram. Trying to expand our little corner. You know, we have a great community, and I think there's a lot more people out there that would appreciate our community, and it's trying to reach those people. That's what I'm trying to do now. Because I said it earlier, that's a big goal for me for 2026 too. X only goes so far. X only goes so far. Hey, no. Yeah, it's something I've forced myself to do. It's something I've forced myself to do, but it's actually been pretty good. Um, when I was looking at some of my statistics. Um, I was looking at some of my statistics um with them. Hold on. Yeah, it does, but for me, I was looking at my dashboard and like kind of looking at my account. And so like over the past 30 days, I've gotten um 36 almost 37,000 views over the past 30 days on my content. And uh and it's some of it's been video and all that, but when I look at my account breakdown, it's over 50% of them are non-followers, so that's a big opportunity. That's a big reach opportunity. So it's a big reach. So that's for me, that's where I see is the opportunity is especially to try to grow what we're doing, you know, expand, like I said a minute ago, there's more good people that could come that, I think would appreciate our community and what we're doing. It's just trying to find it. I think that's just the thing. Hey, Mark. All right. We are down to, we're at 17 on this one. This will be our last break of the night. Just two baseball tonight. And then I've got some stuff I'm picking up tomorrow. And we're going to do some other fun stuff this week. And do some other fun stuff coming up this week. All right. What is everybody up to tonight? Let's see what's going on here. Hey, John, how you doing? John Kennel. All right, 17, 17, 17. Don't know why I just did that, but all right. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot that I can post. I need to figure out what to do. I may just do take some what I have and just do like a bulk auction night for myself or something. I don't know. I don't know. I've got that on the list of priorities. That for me is way down the line. So way further down the line there. Yeah, figure it out as we go into next year. I'll figure it out into 26. Got plans for like I said, we got plan. I got plans for 2026. Things I want to do for us. So, all right. Let's see what's going on here. And no Universe WWE drop tomorrow. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. They changed it apparently like overnight or today. Took the date off of it. Makes me a little sad. 2026 release then. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. We'll do this one for Tuesday. I'll post a couple more for Tuesday as well. And then I'm gonna finish up what I need to tonight so the stacks can go out for you guys tomorrow. So I'll do it tonight. Fun night tonight. I'm glad we pulled that wit. That was nice. I was very happy with that. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys obviously in Discord. We'll be back. We'll do it Tuesday night. Reminder, no stream next Sunday night, but I'll say that Tuesday and Friday as we go along. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. See you on Tuesday. Round of third and heading for home. Have a good one, everybody. See you later.